Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. V. Bhuvaneshwari, Associate Professor and Head, Department of BCom E-Commerce, PSG College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to present on the topic Containerization in Logistics Management. Before going into the term containerization, we need to know what is a container. A container is an equipment used to store and carry goods. A container is a sealed, rigid, reusable metal box used to hold goods that require transport by vessels, truck, or rail. A container must be built for repeated use, easy to fill or empty, and specially designated to facilitate the carriage of goods without intermediate reloading. Definition of container. According to the International Organization for Standardization, freight container is defined as an article of transport equipment which is of permanent character and can be repeatedly used. Can be carried by one or more modes of transport. Should be fitted with ready handling devices, particularly for transfer from one mode of transport to the other. Easy to fill and empty. Have an internal volume of 35.3 cubic feet or more. Containerization. Containerization is the practice of carrying goods in containers of uniform shape and size for shipping. Almost anything can be stored in a container, but they are particularly useful for the transport of manufactured goods. It is a method of distribution of goods using containers. The use of containers has indeed facilitated carriage of goods. Exporters need not go to the seaport for the export of goods. Instead, the goods can be sent to inland container depots or container freight station for sending goods to the destination. An inland container depot, that is ICD, is a container storage facility located within a country but away from gateway ports and towns. They are usually referred to as dry ports as they are far away from the country in the hinterland and also away from any water bodies like the sea or river courses. A container freight station or CFS is a warehouse where less than container loads goods are pooled. It is a warehouse station where cargoes are consolidated and deconsolidated before being imported and exported to various destinations. Now we are going to discuss about the topic types of container. There are different types of container. Now we are moving to the first one. Dry storage container. These shipping containers are fully covered, made from cotton steels that protect the inner space from the elements. It has a rigid roof, side walls, etc. This type of container is used to load most types of general and normal goods. This is also called dry container because they are used for shipping a variety of dry materials. It is the most commonly used container. It comes in three dimensions standardized by ISO 20 feet, 40 feet and less common 10 feet. The 10 feet container is not used for shipping but it is most commonly used as a shed for storage. Flat rack container. This simple storage container has collapsible sides that can be folded to make a flat rack. The containers have sides only on the short ends of the containers. No need to worry about searching your load. The numerous lashing rings on the two short ends are strong enough to safely secure items while in transit. They are ideal for shipping heavy goods that require loading from the top or through the sides. Cargoes such as pipes, buses, and oversized materials such as heavy machinery, vehicles on track, big reels, and construction materials can use this kind of flat rack container for the purpose of transportation. Modern generation 40 feet rack shipping containers are suitable to carry as much as 40 to 50 metric tons of cargo. There are different sizes of flat rack containers. Open top containers. This type of container is basically a dry storage type but without top. This allows for easy loading of bulk cargo. There is a roof structure, plastic, that can be secured to the container with ropes and that provides protection against rain and other forms of precipitations. This type of equipment is handled by overheight frames as the cargo might protrude from the top of the container. Tunnel container. As the name suggests, tunnel containers have doors on both ends. It facilitates easy and quick loading and unloading of cargo. They are instrumental in shipping steels or other heavy metals as the open door allow more space. Both ends of the shipping container have a robust looking mechanism and weather tight seals to keep cargo protected during transit. Open side container. An open side container has one long side that can completely open. This is beneficial for wide merchandise that may be difficult to get through the end of the tunnel container or dry cargo containers. The side wings open as if it is made of two large doors, but it can still be secured to protect the merchandise inside. This type of container is handled by spreaders. Refrigerator container. A refrigerator container or a reefer is an intermodal container used in intermodal freight transport, that is, refrigerated for the transportation of temperature sensitive cargo. While a reefer will have an